Hello there. Well, yesterday I went fishing. Jesus, missus, it was cold. So today I'm in the workshop and I've loaded the fire up with logs and decided to do a waffle, perhaps a few hints and tips in the workshop. If you watched these videos before, this is a typical workbench scene you've seen, and you may have noticed the wire wheel on the wall here. When I first put it on there, I cursed because I kept catching me old pullovers in it and back of me hand a few times. But I come to realise it was the best possible place I can put it. First of all, it's near the switch, so it's easy to switch off and on. It's firmly fixed to the wall. I can get to all the wheel periphery. Because the bench sits out in front, I have to stand this side of the bench, and therefore I'm not in line with centrifugal forces of the wire wheel. I use this an awful lot, cleaning up rusty metals, paints and glues, or for screwdrivers and so forth. So it's a very handy tool, but over a period of time it seems to lose its bite and its cut. And this is mainly due to the wires laying at an angle. A few strandy pieces stick out and get your fingers. But I think most of all is the actual individual strands get rounded and no longer have the cut. So I dress this up from time to time, the same as you would a grinding wheel. Well, the quickest and easiest way to do this is to run the wheel and using an angle grinder with a grinding wheel, just run across the surface of the wheel. Like so. You'll now find that the action of the wire wheel will be at least doubled. Do that from time to time and you'll be surprised at the difference. Well, here, this tip, pencils. I use an awful lot of pencils. Simple device. NASA devised a pen for astronauts to use in zero gravity, cost megabucks. The Russian astronauts used a pencil and paper. So, nice sharp point. When it gets broken, well, you can simply get a knife and sharpen it. Only takes a minute, and then you've got to clear up the mess. Well, you buy yourself one of these cheapo plastic pencil sharpeners from office supplies or something like that. You turn the handle, like so, and you end up with a beautiful sharp point. All the mess goes in the tray at the bottom. Done for you. And it costs a few quid at hardware stores or office supplies. I wouldn't be without it. There we are, broken again. In there. They work every single time. So, you can spend megabucks or 4 quid. Have you ever opened a tin of staples, pens, small nails, and they've gone all over the shop on the floor? Well, the quickest way to find them is to take your shoes and socks off and jump up and down. But a less painful way than on your hands and knees picking up individual ones, to use a magnet. But before you do, why not put the magnet in a plastic bag? Like so. Pick up all your nails, turn the bag inside out. Your magnet comes away, whoops, and all your pins are in the bag. Well, this is something to bear in mind. This is my old phone. It's not a smartphone. It's what they call a dumb phone, I think. Anyway, I found a novel use for these. Did you know you can actually call people? Anyway, it started to play me up, and the battery wouldn't hold a charge, and occasionally it would switch itself off. So I thought, oh, it wants a new battery. So I went on eBay, got myself a new battery. £2.40 including post. I thought that's good. But it took 3 days to come. And in them 3 days I took the old battery out and applied a few drops of deoxit on the contacts. I also took the SIM card out and gave that a wipe with deoxit or switch cleaner. Hey presto, I didn't need the battery after all. Perhaps it's a smarter phone than I thought. Underneath one of my benches I've got a couple of toolboxes with spanners in. In this one they're metric spanners, and in that one they're imperial. Rather than hump a whole lot out to see what I've got, I've installed a bulb underneath the bench. Makes life so much easier. One part polyurethane D4 adhesive. I used an awful lot of this at one time when I was producing ply dinghies. I like this glue, not necessarily this particular manufacturer, but this type of one part glue. Bubble glue we call it locally. It tends to expand. It's cured by possibly dampness in the air, I believe. Anyway, air causes it to go off. And if you want to get all the glue out of the container and use it all up, be sure to put his little cap firmly on the top and store it that way up. Saved me a fortune. Well, the sun's come out, so I'm now going out to play. Thanks for watching.